guys, hear me out now. I have worn my fair pairs of Vans shoes over the years. I am over 30, so like I said, have had a few pairs over the time. What I usually found is they're generally uncomfy. They've hurt my feet. They're just haven't been a great shoe. But the major difference now, I guess, is I've bought some Vans Pro shoes. I went out and spent 270 bucks on 2 pairs of Pro shoes. I did earlier this year buy a set of Vans Sport. I took them back after a day. I returned them. They were, after one session, my feet were killing. My toes on fire, the extra suede or the extra Duracap around the outside was peeling away. And this was after one session. So I don't know really what made me buy 2 pairs of Vans. Maybe they were because they were on special and I thought, give them a go. Like I did say, they are Pros models. So I think that, skipping ahead, I think that is a big factor that you got to think about when buying Pro shoes. When buying Vans shoes, you got to buy the Pro models. So one of the pairs of shoes that I got was the Vans Roland Pros. A pretty chunky shoe. I was worried about that when I first got them and started skating them. But when I did try them on in the shop, they felt really comfortable. They are a wide fit, so that's good for me because I got that wide foot where every other Van in the past has really, against what people normally say, is that I've actually crushed my feet in the width. The whole shoe is quite thick, quite bulky. It's got a lot of padding around the heel. The whole shoe itself is made of this thick canvas up in the upper and suede around the toe cap and around the heel as well. It's really thick suede. That's what makes it that bulkier. It makes it feel a little bit heavier too. It's a lot heavier than most shoes that I've skated in the past. Oh, and the sun has just come out, so we have got to adjust this. All right, that's better. All right, now we change spots. Ugh, where were we? Like I mentioned, there's plenty of padding on this shoe, especially around the heel. It's a nice thick area at the top there. It really snugs into your ankle nicely. I almost rated it as a mid shoe. It's almost like a mid. I just picked up some Vans half cabs, and they're on par with the height. They ride up your ankle. The half cabs are probably a little bit more bulky around the ankle and taller, but these still give you plenty of ankle protection as well. So that's good if you're worried about your ankles, and it's good for your heel flips as well. There was no break-in period of these shoes. They're bend nicely. No sore feet after skating. The other pair of Vans that I got were the Ave Pros. They end up hurting after one session straight away as well under my sole, so they need a bit of breaking in. These ones, no breaking period, which is great. There's a bug on the screen and I need to get you off. It's a caterpillar. Oh no. Oh, it's raining, it's sunny and it's raining. Durability wise, these are probably one of the most durable shoes that I've had in my year or so of skating. The Vans Duracap really does its trick, but that's not the main issue for me generally with my shoes, because I'm doing a bit of flip tricks and stuff like that, but the main issue is always through this ollie area up here. And as you can see, they've held up. There's barely any mark. I've been skating these for probably 5-6 weeks now. There's no abrasions really around the heel. Even that's my switch foot, so that doesn't mean anything. But yeah, there's nothing around the heel. That ollie area, the only little area that has ripped is up underneath the shoelaces. As you can see here, it's got that, it has ripped the stitching. It hasn't affected anything. I've never ripped any of the shoelaces. Aesthetically, it's still, even that little bit of rip there, that's still fine. But that main ollie area, that really thick suede has really done its job. I couldn't have been more happy with the durability of the outsole and the upper of this shoe. But when it comes down to it, I end up coming through the bottom of my shoe a bit more. As you can see, it's right through the bottom. These are almost unskateable now. the bottom of the shoe, it's on my front foot where I squishy around and move it for between ollie and attempting to kickflip and all that type of jazz. That big toe area, it's pretty much touching board. So if I took out this insole, and speak of the insole is really thin up the front, but it's got a really good cushioning in the back. These are the new Pop Cush insoles that Vans have. There is a dust on that. All of them, even in the new Vans ones, they have them as well. I mean, in the half cabs, thin up the front, bit heelier, more protection around the heel for you. And in here, it cups in your ankle nicely, so that is a good thing. But going back on the thing that's coming through it, like I can just about almost push my finger through this holes now. So these shoes are retired from skateboarding. They'll be not skated anymore. But the new waffle tread does do a good job, has a lot of grip. My switch foot doesn't get as much wear on them, as you can see there. It's a little bit deeper, but yeah, there's just, I found the only negative, I guess, is that the upper held up so well, but yet the bottom is like pretty much gone. Like if you really want, you could probably keep pushing through it, but I can start feeling my toe on the board, sort of like some of my old pair, like the Supras. They also went through the sole first, and you can feel even when you're walking on the ground, your big toe is touching the ground before your other toes, and it just feels weird. These have got that DuraCap. When they're on this, you can see here, when they're fully intact, the DuraCap is quite thick, and it takes quite a while to wear down to something like that. So you just have to get used to that flick. You might have to flick a bit further out to the side to get your kick flips, otherwise you'll do what I tend to do a lot and just like kick too far off the nose and kick the board straight well out in front of me. Can't say I jumped down too big of things because I'm a bit of a pussy. Impact wise, I never had an issue on them, landing primo or something like that, where say the last shoe that I skated, the DC Callis Volks, I can noticeably notice? Yeah, I can tell that you won't want to be jumping down things. It was thin, not much protection. The Pop Cush in this really does protect your heel quite well, though the front of it, like your toe area, your toes will get bashed up a little bit. I think I covered most of the main factors on these shoes. Really, would I recommend these shoes? I would say yes. After hating on Vans for so long, it comes to this point where I'm like, you know what? I actually really rate these shoes, the Vans Rowan Pros, that is. Like I said, you really got to get those pro shoes to make the difference. Like you see a lot of people be like, Vans are crap, maybe like myself. Or I've gone through Vans quickly. The main thing is, with Vans, is you got to buy the pro model. Yes, in saying that, the pro model is a lot more expensive than your normal Vans, but is it worth it? I don't know. Maybe, but the thing is, when I buy my shoes now, I only buy them on special. So like these Van half cabs that I just bought, I paid $99 AUD from 160, I think they are. So yeah, I saved 60 bucks. These are normally like 180 off my head. I think I paid about 110. Same with the Vans Ave Pros. They're a ridiculous amount of money. I'd already tell you don't buy the Aves Pros because personally I don't like them. But that's for a different review that I'll probably never do because I'm not going to skate them anymore after one session, to be honest. But anyway guys, thanks for watching. Let me know your experience of Vans down in the comments. Liking, commenting really helps out the channel, hits more people. And I can keep doing these type of reviews, and even from a beginner's aspect or perspective, I mean, it hopefully can help some of you out there. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.